You may be familiar with the following situation. You enter a bookstore. There is a large table with the latest titles. You heard the interviews, you read the reviews, and so many pique your interest. But you get this uncomfortable feeling. You remember your bookshelf at home, all those unread books just waiting for you. Some of them were gifts. Others you bought years ago. They might already be outdated. You don't know if you still like them or if the topic still interests you. And for some of them, you even can't remember why you bought them. But you dash your thoughts, grab a book, and leave the bookstore with another dust catcher. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, why am I talking about this? Well, never before have I had the luxury of free time to fill as I wish. Some of you might know I'm here as an expatriate due to an assignment of my husband. And it's the first time in my life I'm not working in a full-time, high-stress job. It may sound great to you, and sure it is. But being who I am, the need to feel productive and to fill my life is overwhelming. And my adaptation as an expat has required me to involve myself in different activities, such as Toastmasters. I want to develop myself, learn new skills, and use the years that I'm here in a productive way. So let's go back to my book dilemma. They pile up. I'm genuinely interested, but I can hardly find time. Do you know what I mean? Of course you do. Last fall, someone mentioned photo reading to me as a possible solution. I looked into it, and before I knew it, I was registered in a weekend seminar. Two main ideas caught my attention. First, in our daily life, we only use 2% of the overall brain's function for our conscious and verbal activities. Second, due to the Pareto principle, 80% of important content in a book can only be found on 20% of the pages. So what is photo reading? Let me tell you. There are 5 main steps. First, clarify your purpose for reading. That will get you in an ideal state of mind. Second, look at the table of content, flip through the book, and read the book jacket. That will give you the skeleton of the book and prepares you for what you will read. In the third step, the actual photo reading, your brain absorbs the information right off the page. You flip through your reading material, going 1 page per second, using the so-called photo focus view. It's a soft glaze looking across the pages. The information becomes embedded in your subconscious mind. The first step, you playfully explore the text. Find areas where you want more detail. Write down keywords and create questions in your mind. The very last step moves you through comprehension, from awareness, familiarity, up to knowledge. There are certain activation tools such as mind mapping that help you to process and understand the information so that you know it consciously and can use it on a day-to-day basis. In summary, normal reading is like looking at a brick, then another brick, and again another brick, and finally finding out you're looking at a building. Photo reading, you see the building right away, and if you want more detail, you go to the bricks. I know, that all sounds quite crazy, and that was my first impression. But I was willing to give it a try. I chose a non-fiction topic and brought 7 books. There I was, sat there, followed the instructions of my trainer with rapt attention, expecting the miracle, to know exactly what information is in the book and on what page. But alas, at the end of the 2nd day, my bubble burst. There was no miracle. Should have known that. But still, the outcome was amazing. I created this mind map within 2 hours. It's in German. I got an overview of the content of all 7 books, knowing the main ideas and understanding the concept and style of each book. And I could decide now which one I would like to read in more detail. So what is my conclusion? For my personality and my innate need to feel productive, and some of you might think, that's crazy, I feel more relaxed now about approaching new topics, exploring new ideas. And when I go in the bookstore now, I don't wrestle with myself about what's sitting at the bookshelf at home. And thanks God, I don't need to buy all these books. I just check them out from the library next door. Thank you.